Good morning, everyone. It's Lisa Ann Spencer. How you doing? Coming to you early on this chilly morning from my community garden. And I forgot to do a into the garden tour in September, and that's because I was really busy and distracted. But I'm out here this morning. Was gonna bring my microphone so that you could hear me better, but I forgot because I'm in a real big hurry. I've got tons of stuff to do today. But anyway, this is gonna be a really short video. I just wanna show you the garden. This is October 12th, and so middle of the garden tour. I'll still stick this in with the end of the garden collaboration for September with Victoria at Home Educating the Mad Lads. So be sure to check that out down below and the other ladies who are participating. So I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a tour. All right, here we are. We may have had a frost last night. Nah, not quite. It's just quite chilly. And you can see since about 6 weeks ago that, like, look, my marigolds have died. It was so dry, and I came out and watered quite a bit, but, you know, everything was just barely hanging on. And look at my okra. The deer completely ate it, like every bit of it. The zinnias have powdery mildew and all kinds of fungus. Of course, from a distance, they still look really beautiful. And I'm still harvesting a bouquet. This marigold is still looking, you know, pretty good. Same with my Martin peas. The deer aren't eating the plants, but the peas bear on the top. You know, the peas are all on the outside. The deer have eaten every one of them. So that's been a little frustrating. Still have some tomatoes. See, there's a few orange ones right there. Some of my vines have died. And look, all that right down through there, that's basil. And you can see it is going to seed. So I'll let that dry and harvest it. Again, with the sunrise right there with I've harvested most of my sunflowers. But I left like 3 really giant ones. I think I'm gonna clip those today and go ahead and bring them home and let them dry. Basil, cowpeas. This is where my big squash plant was, and I sowed some little lettuces. So I do see a few little lettuces popping up. I'm gonna give those a water this morning. Let's see. Eggplant still hanging in there, and I'm done eating eggplant. I'm just letting them dry. There is deer tracks. That's what all that is, where they just come over here and stomp through. Oh look, and there's a baby beet, and last week when I was here there were tons of beets, and so they've just nibbled all those down. I'm not going to get anything from that. These marigolds are dying. The Love Lies Bleeding really is living up to its name. Look, I'm gonna harvest this watermelon, I think, today. Here's some of my pimentos. I will harvest those this morning. I'm sure we'll be getting a freeze pretty soon. My Jimmy Nardellos have gotten really big and started to turn red. The deer have eaten the tops off all those. So see my watermelon, look. The little tendril next to it is still green, so I almost hate to harvest it, but as cold as it is and the vine is mostly dead, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest it. Ooh, do you hear all that background noise? That is interstate traffic because of the time of day that I'm out here. Oh, look at this. So this is a carrot that didn't get harvested, I think. So it's gonna bloom. Did I have carrots over here? I guess we'll see. There's another eggplant. Bell peppers, that's a small one. Here is a beautiful one that's turning ripe. I'll go ahead and harvest it today. There's some green ones. I'm going to be going out of town for the next few days, so if there's anything out here that needs to be harvested, I'm going to go for it. Oh yeah, I can see where, see, look, these peas up here. Oh, and a stink bug, or an assassin bug, whichever. That is some good looking peas right there. But anything down here, the deer are eating. Look, here's my sweet peas. They all got eaten right down to the ground. It's probably a rabbit, if not the deer. Oh, the tomato row. Oh, and here's my little, I did get a few patty pan squash. That one's dead. It didn't get fertilized. And this has like seen its better days. So we're about done for here. Here's a few green tomatoes. These tomatoes mostly died through here. This vine is dead, and that tomato is yucky. Yeah, all these are dead. There's a green one. I'll probably pick them all today. Yep, there's a nice one. So that's about it. Those white queen have produced really well. Oh, and my, what was here? Oh yeah, that big white pumpkin, which I haven't eaten yet. See, look, there's a little baby pea. Never make it. The deer just haven't gotten it. But I planted some broccoli under here. So let's see. Yeah, look, it's looking pretty good. Being under here, protected. So the deer can't get it, and the rabbits, maybe I'll get something. Look at my poor okra. I've never seen anything like it. Very sad. See the peas over here, they just nip the tops right off. I really want to come out here. Look, there's some okra up high where they can't reach. Gotten enough okra even to make a meal. Back here where my cucumbers were, and my big zinnia was here, it died back. I sowed something. I don't remember. What did I sow? Spinach. And here I had sown some turnips and mustard, but it was so dry and the ground was so hard, and I would come and water, but the water would just run off and make this really hard crust. Here's some little mustard greens here. I mean, I may get a few, but it won't be. So if I come back out here next year, I have decided that I'm going to have to put an electric fence. Look at my neighbors. Look at that. They're keeping the deer out of theirs, maybe. Maybe. Doesn't that look fine? They have a beautiful garden. Wowza. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have a fence around mine next year if I want to get, you know, anything. All right, well that's it. Let me turn around and say goodbye proper. Okay, that was it. Not much. I don't imagine that I will be doing an end of October garden because the weather will be really cold, unless, you know, I'm gonna come out here and pull all this stuff out and till and maybe get it ready for next year. Still not sure if I'm gonna be living near here next year. We're still house hunting, but you know, anyway, we'll see what a day may bring. All right, well, check out the other channels like I said below, and happy gardening to you wherever you are. Stop by and say hello, and if I don't see you next month, I'll see you next spring. Bye-bye.